Kevin G with a weather overview. Taking a look at this weekend's weather, and we have delightful conditions out there right now as we look to another beautiful late summer evening across the region. And here are your NBC4 New York temps. That was Living Earth weather. The previous slide anyway, you could download that on your smartphone. It really feels cool out there, and that's because even though the temperatures are still warm at this hour, we have a very low dew point. We've talked about this a lot on the blog here over the summer. That's a real indication of how humid it feels on your skin. So we take a look at LaGuardia Airport's dew point over the last 3 days, and look at that trend line. It's been going way down from where it was on Tuesday and Wednesday. Remember how warm and muggy it was? But now you notice it's starting to creep back up, and that's going to be the story over the next 36 hours. We're going to really see a marked increase in that humidity. It's going to reach a crescendo by Saturday afternoon, just in time to fuel some pretty heavy showers and thunderstorms area-wide by Saturday afternoon into Saturday night. Now, here's the position of the next frontal passage off of Intellicast.com by Saturday morning. So we're high and dry tomorrow, but you're going to notice the humidity values start to come up. It felt kind of warm, a little bit on the warm side today, and that's because we were so, the dew points were so low the day before. But now we're really going to feel it tomorrow. And by Saturday, that front will cross. So showers and thunderstorms will break out in the northern counties first and then make their way south and east. Probably between 3 and 8 p.m. I think it clears out. I don't think it's going to be a washout. I think once you see the storms go by, that'll be pretty much it. It'll be probably one solid line of showers and thunderstorms. Maybe locally some areas get more than one storm, but this is not going to be a situation where it's all-night rain. But when they do come, you're going to notice them. They will be pretty widespread. It will be a shocker to me if you don't get into the action. I guess some areas, this time of year always, there always seems to be those areas that miss out on the rain chances. But by and large, the majority of the area is going to see a thunderstorm, a pretty heavy one on Saturday afternoon and night, and then it clears out. Much cooler air. We're actually going to get into September-like temperatures across the region. So even though the humidity values dropped this week, we've still managed to stay well above the average. But when you look at Intellicast.com's temperatures, and before we were looking at AccuWeather.com's slide, we see that going into next week, it's pretty close to where the average should be, maybe either side of normal. And then our next chance of rain is probably Wednesday into Wednesday night as we see a warm front come through. But just to refresh your memory, this is where we should be this time of year. You notice this off of WeatherSpark.com, and hopefully this video sparked your interest. The one trouble spot we have is the Saturday storms, and then it's pretty delightful for the rest of your weekend. I follow weather at blogspot.com and terrifically talented tweets on Twitter at KevStormNYC.